Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another backtesting video. We are just going to continue with the yearly backtesting. So I'm going to do a year of backtesting, a year worth of data, 2025. Last time we left at, I believe it was Wednesday, the 22nd of January. So we are just going to continue. We already did Wednesday, so we are just going to continue doing Thursday. Let's pull up ES here as well, and then to be honest, I don't really need ES. Make this a little bit smaller, and then start off on the higher time frame. It is 9:30. Looking at the higher time frame, I would say bullish. We left this high, generated more buy side liquidity there, and now we are respecting this 4 hour, and we are just really pumping up. We do have this new week opening gap here, which we already feel looks like it. So yeah, just bullish to these equal highs up there, relative equal highs. There's nothing clean there. This lag sometimes. And looks like we are just going to chop here. Yeah, so that long did trigger, but that's nothing I'm interested in when we are in this accumulation range. We did leave out the accumulation range high, so maybe we can break out to the downside, get like a nice AMD accumulation, manipulate below these lows, and then get a long would be clean, because that will be in line with our bias. Wow, this is such bad price action. Yeah, wow. So we did open up a 15-minute here finally, but holy shit, this is so bad. And it's already past 11, so I'm just going to continue. No trading day. It was a Thursday, so not a no news Monday or something. But yeah, sometimes you just have those shitty days. Still left these equal highs up here. Rejected this 4 hour, so yeah, massive 1 hour as well. Still bullish, same bias as yesterday's. Oh, are these equal highs? I don't think so. This high is yeah, they are equal highs. Okay, so that's a nice draw as well. High time frame, equal highs. So I mean, if we can just get something clean here, maybe just deliver from this 15-minute. Okay, there's the setup. We did leave like this trendline liquidity below, but I think these equal highs and this rejection from the 15-minute and these also hourly equal highs, and I think these are the draw for now. We do have this small 5-minute, and I don't really see any other clean time frame, to be honest. This 1 minute, I don't really like the delivery too much, so I will probably just wait on the 5-minute. And we rejected pretty hard. Okay, so there are the equal highs. This would have also been negative RR, because my stop loss would have been at this Inception gap, and then this would have been negative RR. Yeah, and then break even. So no trade opportunity for me there. I mean, we did leave this trendline liquidity below, and we just swept out the highs. If we can get something clean here. We have a 5-minute here, which I would not be opposed to taking a short if we get something closes in 2 minutes. The 3-minute just closed here. Nothing really clean, so I will just be waiting on the highest time frame inversion. I like this sweep on the equal highs here. No clean delivery. Let's see ES. Did ES sweep out this high? Wait. Oh, it's way further to the left. Yeah, so ES is okay, so we are a bit uncorrelated, but yes, pushed way above this high. So I don't need NQ to sweep out this high. So if we get the 5 minute here, this could be nice. Hopefully we don't take out everything. Okay, so there's the close, also close below this volume imbalance, which is nice to see. So just market entry there and target all of this low resistance liquidity. This trendline liquidity, well, this is so clean. Also inside of this 50-minute gap, go break even once we start running a trend line, so just there. And stop at this body high. Don't want to see price come any higher than that, to be honest. This 1 minute should hold, and also this 2 minutes, so yeah. So we just open up a 5 minute there. No other continuation shorts from there, but hope to see this flush here. Okay, so there's break even. I don't know if I want to go break even there. Yeah, I'll just go break even there. Holy shit. Okay, so finally there's TP, hit at 11. So an hour long trade, just chopped. Luckily never got break even. But yeah, super nice sweep on the highs, SMT at the highs. Then got this 5 minute highest time frame inversion, death candle with this low resistance liquidity below this trendline liquidity. All of these stack lows here, all orders below. So yeah, super clean trade. Just unfortunate that we chopped. But yeah, nice 1.8 R. Let's just continue to the next day. Okay, well, we are just pumping. Okay, so 4 hour, pretty big dump overnight. Still left this high, very big overnight move. Yeah, so huge overnight move. So probably not going to trade in the AM session if this was like real time, but I'll still go over the day. What I'll be looking for is probably a continuation long. I know you wouldn't want to long this, but when we are this discounted and the Asia and London both dropped this much, I am expecting New York to rebalance its range a bit. So at least it is unfilled 4 hour or this unfilled 4 hour, but we'll see what we get. If we can open up a 5 minute and then get like a continuation long here, inverse, and smack longs, that could be clean. But yeah, let's just see if we get that or what happens. So there's the 5 minute here. Open up a 5 minute right there. Open up a 15 minute here. So let's see if we get something. Oh, okay, well, I just missed the entry there. My bad, I'll just skip back one candle. I still don't know if it hits TP. So this is my dream scenario. Okay, so 10 AM open up a gap here. 10 AM open low. So I'm expecting price to go higher. We have made a super small top wick on the hourly. So 10 AM open, we manipulated lower inside of this 50-minute gap, left an unfilled 4 hour at this high here, and then this 2 minute just closed. So yeah, so this 2 minute just closed, and the 3 minute as well. No 5 minutes, no 4 minutes. So yeah, this looks clean. This was my dream scenario. Unfortunate that we can't get a 1-to-1 here. Probably just go break even, yeah, somewhere around there. And there's TP. So nice base hit, nice 1-to-1. I wouldn't. This could rip, but I don't really care. If this was the live market, I don't want to hold anything longer than a 1-to-1 when we moved over 1,000 points overnight. Yeah, over 1,000 points overnight. Just take your base hits. Let's see. Yeah, so this does run higher. I don't care. I just take my base hit and then continue, because consistency is more important in my opinion. Let's see, 4 hour. Took out this 4 hour intermediate high inside of this 4-hour gap there. I mean, because he shorts to this low, 30-minute intermediate low inside this gap. Let's see if we get something. Okay, so there is the low already. Okay, so we just swept out the 30-minute intermediate low. We're not really delivering from anything here because this is just chop, but we are still delivering from the 30-minute here. And we just open up this 5-minute here and this higher 5-minute. So this could be a nice mag model. The 30 second hasn't closed yet. Let's see what ES is doing here. So ES is a bit higher, I believe. Oh, my bad. No, pretty correlated. Just no longs. I believe this 1 minute. Yeah, so the 1 minute here also didn't close. The 2 minute did though, and then we saw the 3 minute here. So maybe if the I'll take this 3 minute if we get it. Okay, and we just manipulate into the 5 minute before getting any entry. 30 second was also an invalid entry probably, but yeah, maybe this 5 minute. If we manage to close above these 5 minutes, that will be clean as well, because we would have a little bit more confirmation than just a 1 minute or 30 second inverse. Oh, my bad. So the 5 minute close there, I thought it had 1 more minute left. So we close above there, stop at this Inception gap. And I don't like this as a target because this is a high that just swept out another high here. We are delivering from this 30 minute. We managed to hold this 30 minute and create a massive wick. So this looks really bullish to me. Go break even at this high and then probably, let's see, hourly intermediate high is here. And then maybe we do manage to come up to this high. I'll just take out most and probably just leave a runner, or just take full TP at a 1-to-1 here, right there. So yeah, stop it at this Inception gap right there. Let's see if this rips. Okay, break even there. That is a okay, and scaling off most there, and then just leaving one runner. Already secured my 1R, so this could go break even, and we do hit the full TP. Bang. So very clean trade. Yeah, so full TP, taking full TP there was probably the smartest, because this is an hourly. We are trading inside of this hourly if we take out that high, and this high wasn't that high of a probability target because it is a high that just swept out another high inside of IFVG gap, so that becomes protected. But in this case we do end up hitting the target. So let's see, next day we have a nice new week opening gap here, so probably just going to be bullish here. We did inverse the hourly to the downside, also the not the 4 hour yet, but yeah, probably just bullish, looking for continuation longs. Yeah, so this is pure chop. Open up a 5 minute, open up a 15 minute here. This looks really clean for long, so it swept out this low inside of this inside of these gaps, inside of this gap. Probably also, so we are a bit in premium. If you measure out the range, we are still in premium. I'm not going to short here, that is for sure. It looks like we just continue to chop. Holy shit. Okay, so there is a potential long delivery from, we might be in discount now, I'm not sure. Yeah, so not yet, but okay, this looks better. We got the close there, so there will be the entry. Stop at these bodies and probably target this 15 minute. Go break even here, and then so there's nothing clean at a 1-to-1, so just target the 15-minute intermediate high here, which would be there. And then I like this V shape, I like the delivery, and I like the new wick opening gap as a draw. Let's see. Okay, so break even there, and yeah, this looks like it's going to be a break even trade. It's already 11 almost, so yeah, break even trade there. Yeah, so I don't even care if that ends up losing or winning. I wouldn't want to be in that position anymore. Next day, still left the new wick opening gap here. Delivering from the hourly here. So probably same idea as yesterday. Just still bullish up to this new wick opening gap. Yeah, let's just look for continuation longs up to there. Okay. I missed the entry again. No, so there would be the entry. Okay, so we have the new wick opening gap as a draw. We are delivering as a magna for price. We are delivering from this 5-minute intermediate low. Swept the 5-minute intermediate low. Delivering from this 5-minute, and now we are getting this V shape up. Inverse the 2-minute here, no 3 minutes. Inverse the 1 minute here as well. Yeah, I'll have a stab at longs here. Probably going to target this high. I'm not going to aim for the new wick opening gap because that's just too high. I don't really see such a nice draw, so probably just this high here and go break even at the internal high. Okay, and looks like it's just going to lose. No, it's not going to lose. Never mind this. Okay, so this Inception gap end up holding. That's why you always put your stop loss. If you use too tight of a stop loss here, okay, I want to teach you guys something about your stop loss when you're trading inverse. You always, if we have an Inception gap, always put your stop below the Inception gap. This is the inverse. If we didn't have this gap here, and let's say we did this, then we don't have a gap here, then you can put your stop a little lower. But when we have this gap here, price can easily fill the inverse, so close below the inverse, but still respect this gap here. So put your stop always below the Inception gap. In this case, we did end up coming below the Inception gap, so don't put your stop here. But just a little room. Also, I know a lot of people put their stops at the swing low, which is just going to cook your RR unnecessary, because if we close below this, we are also going to go for the low most of the time. So yeah, let's see if this wins, and bang. So there's full TP, super clean trade. If you don't know about Inception gaps already, my mentor talks about them pretty often. Please learn about Inception gaps. They are going to massively increase your win rate. Yeah, so could have got a little bit more out of that, but I don't care. I just hope to educate you guys instead of taking big wins. Okay, so now we did finally trade into the new wick opening gap here. Yeah, so the fill of the new wick opening gap would be here because this candle, if you know how candles work, this candle closed here because this is a bearish candle. This candle closed there, and then the new candle opened up here. So this is the new wick opening gap. So if we just continue to pump, I will be targeting the full fill of the new wick opening gap here. Let's see if we get something. Okay, so nothing really. For this short, could be nice. We are high in premium. Inside of this new wick opening gap, we'll probably wait on this 2 minute. Okay, so I wouldn't be interested in that 2 minute anymore. So we also didn't inverse this gap. We just continue to trade higher. Opening up a 15-minute soon here in 1 minute. So there's the 15-minute. Okay, so it's already the Friday. I can't see how long I've been recording for, but this was already, so that wrapped up January. So wrapped up the first month of the backtesting series. I don't know why it stopped at 10:20. I was open to taking this short because we filled the Newark opening gap, and then we had this unfilled 15-minute, but we never closed below. So yeah, and we just continue chopping. So yeah, hope you guys learned something from this backtesting video. If you have any questions, just drop the timestamp of the video and just ask your questions. I try to reply to everybody. And yeah, if you want to join my free Discord, I'll put it down below, or my mentor's free Discord, or get teached by my own mentor. I'll put everything down below. Yeah, hope you guys learned something, and if you guys have any video suggestions, something you want to see, or something you don't understand yet, just leave it below in the comments, or message me on Discord, or shoot me an Insta DM. I'll put my socials down below, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. Ciao!